Hello everyone, welcome to No More Doubts. In this tutorial, we will see what are the differences between SQL and MySQL. Before getting clear with the differences between these two things, we need to get clear with what is SQL and what is MySQL. Let's get clear with what is SQL. Before knowing what is SQL, let's see what is a relational database. A relational database is a type of database based on the relational model that allows us to identify and access data in relation to another set of data in the database. Actually, relational database is one of the type of the database, and we use the modeling called relational model to model the relational database, and that particular relational model says that data is organized in the tables, in the form of tables, and that particular tables are related to one another. And now you can understand what is SQL. Actually, if you want to communicate with any other person, you will be using the languages like English, Hindi, or any other language which is commonly known by you and the other person. Similarly, to communicate with the computers, we will use C, C++, or any other programming languages. And now to communicate with the relational database, we are having the language called SQL, Structured Query Language, and it is the language used to communicate with relational database to store, manipulate, and retrieve data from the relational database. Simply we can say it is a database language to manage relational database. And now we understood that we need SQL to communicate with relational database, and to manage that we need a database management system. You know that in order to manage a database, we need database management system. Similarly, to manage relational database, we need relational database management system. Let's get clear with what is relational database management system. It is a program or software that allows you to create, update, and administer a relational database. Most relational database management systems use the SQL language to access the database. Now, let me explain in my own words what is a relational database management system. You know that to manage a database, we need database management system. Similarly, to maintain relational database, we need relational database management system, and that relational database management system has to created by you, and it was a tough task for us to create a management system. So then there we will go for a open source relational database management system, and MySQL, MS SQL, Oracle, PostgreSQL are the open source relational database management systems available for us in market, and MySQL is the one of the relational database management system available for us openly. And you can say MySQL is the open source relational database management system, and it is a relational database management software in which we use SQL. And let's see the differences now. SQL is the language used to communicate with relational database to store, manipulate, and retrieve data, where MySQL is the open source relational database management system software. SQL is a database language, MySQL is a database software, and SQL used to manage relational database, where MySQL also used to manage the relational database by using SQL. As a language, there will be no updates to the SQL, but whereas for MySQL as a software, it will be keeps updating version by version. And next, SQL supports single storage system, and MySQL supports multiple storage engines. And that's it for this tutorial. Thank you.